that he didn't kill the chancellor.
Yeah.
We saw the look in his face like, wow. So going forward, how's Bellamy going to deal with that?
That's a really great question, because I think all up until this point, Bellamy has felt like he's a monster. And then he realizes that he isn't, but it's too late because he's already, put his foot in it with the radio. So over the next few episodes, he finds it really hard to forgive himself. I think he's always been like that. And as you'll find out in next week's episode, he feels like he's responsible for a lot of other things that happen on the arc. So I mean, I feel for Bellamy, because he is just hurting. I mean, I have to. He's once. I mean, now he's really in it. He's made a really big mistake by throwing away the radio, like inadvertently. Not really. He was thinking about himself and not thinking about the wider community. So there's a big shift in his perspective in the next couple of episodes, and hopefully people will forgive him. I don't know if he can forgive himself. So, yeah.
Because it looks like Bellamy has great leadership qualities in himself.
Yeah.
And are we going to see him now become that leader that we all think he can be?
That's I'm not sure that he will. I think, if anything, the incident that happened in episode 5 deters him from being as good as he can be. Which is interesting because it creates this dynamic between Clark and Bellamy, which is maybe a little bit lopsided. Yeah. So it's kind of, he may become a little bit more introverted. But I mean, the arc for him, like the story journey that they created for him, is really amazing. Yeah, it's so funny to think back now, because I would have shot that like 6 months ago or something like that. So, yeah. Like even watching episode 5 last week, sorry, it was the first time that I'd seen it, so it was kind of really exciting to watch that stuff after feeling removed from it. When you're just in the zone and working, that's what you're doing, and just trying to create work and whatnot.
We definitely saw Bellamy mature a little bit more in 5. He's been a little bit lecherous and kind of, I don't know.
Oh, he's very much. I think especially episode 4 with Charlotte and his conflict with Murphy, that really made him question what he was doing down there. I think he came down with such a strong idea of what he had to do because of the immediacy of shooting the Chancellor and having to stamp his authority and make sure that he was safe. Whereas now he's starting to think about things on a larger scale. But I definitely think I saw some people talk about.
Dude.
I saw some people talk about how he is with his sister, and I definitely agree with them that he's even lost. He'd gotten so power hungry that he'd even forgotten about the whole reason he came down.
It was almost like Machiavellian.
Just like, not even. He spends no time with her. It's funny. We're working together, and I was like, we're supposed to be like, I'm supposed to be protecting you, but I never say anything to you. So yeah, it's I think you'll see like a return to him coming back to the basics.
What's been your favorite part of working on the show so far?
Well, I mean, you probably hate me for saying this, but playing Bellamy is one of my favorite things. I think the creative team did an awesome job. The crew up there that we have really bust their balls, and like I take my hat off to them because they're working so hard. But they're such a positive energy, and the cast and crew are I was just saying this on the table before. That set is probably one of the best sets I've been on.
Nice.
Everyone's trying to work towards creating the best show they can and do their best job. And it feels like a real collaboration when you're in there, which is nice. It's a good environment to be in. So that's probably the best thing for me. And Vancouver's pretty nice as well. Except for when it's winter.
I was going to say, I'm like...
It's like 2 weeks of sunshine.
They have weather, they have wet, and then they have almost as wet.
Yeah. I mean, the set... Me. I mean, I love being on set in general, but this one in particular was a great one to be on.
That's awesome.
You know, in the episode we saw before episode 5, Bellamy had the banish one of his boys from the crew.
Yeah.
Will he make an appearance coming up in future episodes?
Oh, look, Murphy's a resilient character. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned back up. But Richard Harmon, who plays him, I love working with him. We're really good friends on set. And I'm shipping so hard. I've never heard of shipping. I'm shipping hard for Murphy and Bellamy.
Oh,
he'll always hold it.
That's adorable.
But yeah, he's like the bad guy.
He really is.
It was good having him there because he took the heat off Bellamy for being the bad guy. So
I was gonna say he was a minion, but he was definitely like the devil on your shoulder a lot of the time.
Yeah, it was. My minions. They're starting to drop like flies. It's quite funny. Like we were talking about it on set. I was like, why would anyone hang out with Bellamy? Because nothing good happens to them. So yeah, especially like next episode.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
How much are we gonna cry?
I think you're more scared, if anything.
Okay, because last week, I don't know, I ran out of Kleenex. It was terrible.
I almost cried last week when Wells died.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, and Eli did, like, such an amazing job on those episodes. Like, he's such a cool dude, but, like...
It was brutal.
When we got to watch them back, like, because they did a screening for us, I was like, man, that was really good. I can't believe that. Yeah, he's a sweetheart as well. And he's really talented, so that was a real shame for us to lose Ellen.
You're an awesome actor.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you.